thanks for clicking on this video, and today I would like to talk to you about sort of where to get started in collecting your gear for reenacting. Now this doesn't have to be ancient Greeks, this could be like Rome, medieval, all of those different ages. This is more just advice in purchasing armour and even making some of it yourself. So I've been collecting Greek armour for 6 years at the time of this video being recorded. It started off me not really knowing much about it, and then of course now I've been starting to sort of wisen up about what are more scams online, what's actually going to be a good piece of armour, stuff like that. And that's basically what I'm going to talk to you about in this video. Basically, try and avoid places like eBay and Amazon for armour. Now I was guilty for this for my first couple pieces of armour, and I just recently purchased some leg grooves from eBay, and I will explain to you why in a minute, which sort of contradicts what I just said. So my advice mainly is to find websites that are dedicated to reenacting, or dedicated to armour. So Cult of Athena is a viable option. Res Bellica is my personal favourite. But you know, I don't know, I think Knight Armour or White Armour or something is very good for medieval stuff. Res Bellica is more of that sort of Alexander the Great, ancient Greek, Roman, that type of stuff, although I do believe that they do sell medieval stuff. But anyway, I'll take you on to the computers in a bit, and I'll sort of show you what I mean by this. Another perfectly good and viable option is to make stuff yourself. So my shield here, my Aspis, has been custom built from scratch out of plywood and coated in leather and stuff like that. And this is a fun build, and I can make whatever design I want on it. I chose the Medusa head. So homemade stuff is a very good viable option as long as you make it correctly. So this isn't necessarily made historically correct. Visuals it is, and weight it roughly is, but instead of bent strips of plywood, I've sanded it down and stuff like that, and of course it's fake leather, not real leather, stuff like that. Some aspices also would have been coated in bronze, but that's a little bit too expensive for me. But yeah, another way, and another good way, and it's how I personally got my Thorax. But a couple of people in the comments asked me, oh, where's a good spot to buy Thoraxes and stuff like that, because it is quite a complicated thing to find when you're starting out. You don't want a bronze muscle cuirass. My best answer for that is try and find someone that can custom make it, or look into making it yourself. Those armours around, lots of them on websites, are really not very good quality or historically accurate. So mine was made by a guy called Ashley Holt. He's in the Hoplite Association. Really nice if you want to see the video on that. I did, what was it, 2 years ago? I'll try and put a tag up here, or it's in the description. So yeah, I said sort of the homemade or custom made is a very good option. But anyway, without further ado, let's hop online and show you my personal picks and the do's and don'ts when trying to purchase reenactment gear. Okay, so here we are on eBay, and I'm just going to sort of show you a few bits and pieces that I will sort of go through. I'll click on a couple of them that look good, like this one. And also go through a little bit of like Roman and medieval stuff, and just sort of show you what I mean and what I would strongly recommend to not go for. So I'm just going to click on this helmet first. Looks pretty nice as a helmet. Not too keen on the plume, but I'm more of a Spartan guy to an Athenian guy. So first of all, I would say the price is quite cheap for a good helmet. And also it says DSC there, but DSC is no longer its own company. So this sort of looks like, to me, that they've just taken the same picture that was on DSC's website and put it on. And a reason that makes me hesitant is that they only have the one picture, you know, they don't have it from the front or whatever. Now the ones that you really, really want to stay away from are ones that do not say free returns. So here it says free 30-day returns, so I guess if you still really love the look of the helmet and when it arrives it's not what you like, you can return it. So let's try another one. Let's try these leg grooves. Again, they look really nice. And let's see. So, it does have multiple pictures, which is a big plus. So that seems right. The money is about the price that I would expect of a good pair of leg greaves. Shipping is a little bit costly. So here again, they're a little bit fishy, but you can return it, but you have to pay the shipping cost. I would say that, yeah, sure, these you could probably give it a shot. And again, you see stuff like that, don't bother, that is not good. That's not a good helmet. Here's some medieval stuff whilst we're at it. Now, I'm not a medieval guy. I don't know if these are accurate or not. I've seen these before, type of thing. Multiple pictures, so I trust them a bit more. Free 30-day returns, so these look fairly safe to buy, as you can return them if you don't like them. So these are the leg grooves that I have recently purchased. So it is on sale. Oh, they just got one in stock. Again, I bought the last one. Alright, so these I think look really nice. So these are white armour, good colour, and what makes me trust this is free 30-day returns. They look good. It's an actual company selling on eBay as opposed to an individual seller, and it's got good pictures. And this is one that really makes me trust it, is when it has ones of people wearing the item. So here I can visibly see how it's going to look on a person, and there's inside pictures. You know, there's 6 pictures in total, and free returns. So that's what has made me purchase this in particular item, and trust it more. But one's multiple pictures, free returns or allows returns, and pictures with someone wearing them. Those are the ones that I would say that you're pretty safe to get. Ones to 100% don't get, one's one picture and no returns. Do not even try with those. Even if it's the nicest looking piece of armour you've ever seen, it's 100% not going to be real. So let's try some Roman helmets. Here we go. Oh, why is that? Romania. No, Roman helmet. That's very clearly Greek helmets. Okay, that's weird. Oh, here we go. Here's a Roman helmet. There's another one. I think if there's another picture. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm pretty sure the cheek guards are meant to be more turned out. But anyway, multiple pictures. No returns accepted. So I would stay away from that helmet. So that's it for eBay. Now I'm going to go on to Cult of Athena, which is a website that I would recommend. I'm sort of lumping in Amazon and eBay in the same bracket. Now, Cult of Athena has some bad stuff, but they also have good stuff. So here you have like categories and stuff. You have all of these. I'm just going to go armor and helmets and show you a bit. So sure, let's go Greek armor first, as I myself collect Greek armor. Now straight away I can see stuff to definitely not get. Now for those of you that were wanting Linothoraxes, this is one that I have seen a review of, and I would say is a pretty good Linothorax if you don't want one that is perfect. This one, I would say, for the price, is quite good. If you're not committed to making one yourself, or not committed to trying to find someone and paying another $500 or pounds or whatever it is that your currency is, this I would say is a fairly safe buy. The biggest problem I have with it personally is it ties on both ends, whereas historically on a Linothorax it was only the left side that would be tied, as that's the side that the person would be blocking the shield with, and that side was more exposed, so that side didn't have ties. Now for the rest of this armor, black armor don't get. The Greeks did not have black armor. They could have painted some, but not like that. Leather armor as well, not that great. Ones that have the dots on the tessellets or perigates, not historically accurate. The one that I recommend the most if you're into a helmet here is the early Spartan helmet. Still not perfect, but it is quite a nice option. Cult of Athena, I would say, is better for its Roman stuff. Its leg greaves are quite good, but straps also isn't accurate. And 300 helmet, that's not a good one. That doesn't even look like a 300 one. The Thracian helmet looks good from what I've seen. The late Chalcadian helmet, sorry, I don't know why it took me that long to remember what it was called. That looks quite good. Yeah, let's see category, let's go back to that one. So I'm gonna take a look at Roman stuff. Again, Rome, I might collect into Roman stuff later. But yeah, Cult of Athena, I would say, if you're into Roman stuff, or Greek or medieval, here's sort of, they have a lot of stuff actually, but that's sort of what you're looking at. Now for my personal pick, Res Bellica, this is where I've got my helmet from. Really, really nice spot. It is in Italy, but the guy speaks good English or whatever if you guys want to message him. So they have some good stuff. So here, if I just type Corinthian, this is where, so now he does sell them with plumes on. Before I had to buy this one separately and then buy this plume, and I repainted it, all of that. So he does sell them with the plumes attached. So he has some really nice stuff. He again has the classical, like, early Spartan helmet. Does sell the plumes separately, stuff like that. If I were to recommend a helmet to you, I would recommend Type A, and bronze is more accurate, though it is a lot more expensive. So this is the one I have. Really, really nice helmet. I love my helmet. Probably the most historically accurate you're going to find, to be perfectly honest. Type B is also good, but I just personally don't like it as much. Now as for Linothorax, I do believe yeah, they do sell a couple. So that's a Spolas, which is my personal favourite out of them. They do sell this linen Thorax, which I don't know. I personally don't like it. It's quite a soft linen. But if that's what you like, there's this one which looks to me more like a Persian one. But yeah, that one's also quite good, and if I were to purchase one from this place, I would choose the Spolas, even though it's not a linen Thorax. But to me, it just looks the nicest. I think there's some different custom paint jobs that you can have on it, and I would say that that's a really nice... Oh, they also have a video, I think, for it. Really nice option. Now, as for Roman stuff and medieval, I'm not sure... Let's go. Do they actually have... Oh, I missed out the end. Knight stuff. Okay, so they don't have a knight, but they do have Roman Alexander the Great, lots of those type stuff. So there you go. If I am gonna get any Roman armour or Greek armour... Oh, I just jumped all the way to page 7. There we go, here's sort of what I'm looking for. So they have some really nice stuff. They do have a YouTube channel as well, so if you want to maybe see if they have a video on any of their armour, try Res Bellica on YouTube, and I'm sure you'll find it. Anyway, so that's sort of my advice to me, just to recap. Try and stay away from Amazon and eBay. Even though I have just bought my leg guards from eBay, but use the advice that I've given you. Pictures and free returns is all I'm going to say, and if not, Cult of Athena, Res Bellica, they're all really, really good options, and if you're trying to find like Napoleonic Wars stuff, or anything like that, you probably can't find it on the websites that I've shown you, but try and just use the same advice, even though I'm aiming it towards sort of my historical times that I like. I do also really like Napoleonic times, but the ones that I'm collecting right now, just try and find, you know, like a Napoleonic website that you can buy from. Reenactment websites, reenactment groups sell armour that people are not needing anymore. Just try and do that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that this has helped you, and I hope that this will help you get the armour that you desire, and try and not stress as much about will it look like the picture's looking. Stuff like that. So, cheers guys, and I'll see you in the next one.